Hello everyone, our group is going to present melanin production using Filamentous fungi. The members of the group are Tomás Garzón, Iñaki Besemin, Mateo Fernández, Nicolás Kirby, and me, Akira Gomez.
Melanization is a process found in almost all dominants of nature, archaeous bacteria and eukaryotes, although reports to date have focuses on the bacteria and eukaryote dominions. In the latter we find fungi, animals, and plants. In plants, the melanin is the DNH melanin. That type is a part of secondary metabolites. A wide variety function have been associated with melanin. It can serve as energy transmitted via drugs and chemicals, and the effect of cell integrity. Melanins are also used as camouflage and for sexual displays. The ink of septia of gorillas is a suspension of melanin particles that has shown in vitro antibacterial activity against the human immunology deficits. The virus can be inhibit the formation of syncytia of cytotoxic effect produced by various insects generates an immune response against the melanin expression by the invading microorganisms. In general, melanin has been involved in many physiological and physiopharmaceuticals and photogenic processes. In, in many animals, melanin is produced by the melanocytes and located in special vacuoles called melanosomes. Melanocytes primarily produce TOPA melanins that is in the hair colorations and melanin in the skin provide the protection against sunlight and some degrades and resist of melanomas therapeutic radiation. However, the role of melanoma is still unknown in other cases, for example, in the human brain's black matter.
Melanin is one of the most common and widely distributed pigments in the nature. It is responsible for the coloration of plants and animals, and it is also found in the eyes, hair, skin, plumage, also in the cytoplasms of many microorganisms. In humans, the pigment is also being found outside the skin, in neurons, and hepatocytes. Melanin has been considered to the shield of fungi because of their ability to protect the microorganisms against a wide range of toxic aggressions. For this reason, melanin has been considered to play an important role in the virulence of many microorganisms. Most fungi contain melanin, and the production of this pigment can protect the organisms from various environmental stresses or environmental aggressions.
Melanin synthesis in a fungi complex process involucrate the oxidant precursor components such as tyrosine. Melanin is a dark pigment produced in many of types of organisms, including fungi, plants, and animals. In fungi, melanin accumulate different cells structures. Such help plays important role and protecting the cells against various environmental stress. The melanin synthesis reaction begin oxidation of tyrosine by the enzyme of tyrosinase. The reaction production intermediate dopa, which is in turn oxidized by the tyrosinase product and dopaquinone. Uh, from the hair, the dopaquinone polymerizate to form melanin. Melanin in a fungi acts as a physical and chemical barrier against uh, by light and toxic agents. For example, it has been shown that melanin can protect fungal cells against danger caused by ultraviolet radiation. In additional, it has also been shown that melanin may play in a role protecting against oxidative stress and in adaptation of to different environment conditions, and such as the signature.
Use of melanin produced by the fungi. The first topic is health. And the unique properties of melanin allows it to have diverse application in the field of human health within the pharmaceutical device. Currently, melanin has a proposed potential vehicle to protect astronauts from space radiation. Particle radiation is of particular concern in space travel, specifically because it can generate secondary radiation when interacting with space suite or spacecraft component. Second, how melanin has recently been investigated from both its porosity and its ability to absorb never gas stimulation in the solution, given the natural ability of fungal melanin absorb noxious material with a low, especially cellular materials such as water and nutrients to pass through. The intrinsic porosity of the material is ability possibility. Uh, the melanin medical mushroom in nonotus obliquus has shown in vitro effect against tumor growth and diabetes mellitus. In one investigation, melanoma cell exposed to aqueous extract of obliquus for 48 hours showed dose-dependent decrease in viability. Finally, fungal melanin has been implicated having potential in functional biointerface used to stem cell manipulated. Bioremediation is the second topic. The first, melanin fungal melanin has been proposed as mechanism to remove direct transmission from contaminated environment. Fungi can degrade volatile organic components of VOCs, and the ability of melanotic fungi to survive in acid conditions and dry conditions make that excellent candidate for BCOs uptake. Melanin fungi plays in injured air molecule reduced VOCs content by more than 96% after 48 hours. Second is the melanin is also known to have properties that facilitate the movement of heavy metal, making it a good candidate for addressing heavy metal pollution in the waterways and the environmental. A natural example is a mushroom isolate from uranium mint in Brazil. First is fungi can also play an important role absorbing nuclear contamination, given their resistance to some type of affinity for radiation. Fungal growth has been detected and around the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. It has been documented that some fungi grow toward radiation sources in a kind in radiotropins that to resist and convert of melanin. Final topic is the utility. First, many fungal have some potential application in our packing. Most commonly, fatty products large become raising due to lipid oxidation. Melanin conserve fats. Second, polylactic acid is a promising bioplastic, but it is currently limited in food packing application due to its low thermal stability and solvent resistance. When modified with fungal melanin, polite acid demonstrate improving various properties. However, these properties decrease when to fungal melanin was added. The study of natural dyes is given popularity as they uh, are considered safer and more environmental friendly than synthetic dyes for food, textile, and material. Recently, researchers were able to dyes popular banner using melanin suppressed by Lasiodiplodia theobromate. Although the literature on use of natural fungal melanin in textile is limited, uh, research recently examined the ability of the synthetic melanin to adhere in nylon cotton fabricate samples.